How's it going, everyone? My name is Rapolis, and sorry for the lack of videos. Basically, I'm gonna talk about YouTube. Probably the name, let's pick a name. This video name would be YouTube salary. There we go. Let's do YouTube salary. Okay. So I've been living on YouTube for a lot of years, and I tried to do it. I'm still trying. Like I want to do content that would make people happy, plus I would get like I don't want so for the past couple of years I had a YouTube paycheck. I'm not gonna tell you how much because that would be silly. That would be, people don't talk about their salaries, right? So let's say I was at a minimum wage in Lithuania. I was happy with that just because I was doing something fun all the time with my friends, with my family, with myself. You can take that out of context, but I was doing something that I enjoyed, and I was chill. I was happy. Of course I had some problems, but you know, everybody has those. But mainly I was happy with my job, and I got the minimum wage, and I didn't money wasn't a goal for me, right? Having money and getting an expensive car and jewelry and swag. Nah, I was happy. I was happy having a coffee next to my side and having a roof on top of my head. And yeah, so let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about that's how my brain works, by the way. That's how all of the episodes works and funny moments. I just go talk, and then some funny song comes in, and I put that in the video. So let's talk about my living and why I was happy with the minimum wage, and why I'm not happy anymore. Or technically, I'm still happy, but I'm not getting the minimum wage, just because I guess it's not enough to be just you in YouTube. Now you have to be all drama, and you have to be all fake, and because a lot of people are being fake. Okay, I'm not accusing all of them, but those who wants to make it and go to the very top so then they can be who they want. I don't really want to do that, so that's why I legit just be myself and do what I want. And that is not a good way to gain subscribers, just because people don't like you. People like them. Everybody is so selfish that they want for their, you know. So what I'm trying to say is minimum wage was always a good thing. I need to finish this thought. Okay, let's do this. Okay, because I don't do these, you know, thoughts. Minimum wage is also good because I pay my rent. Technically, I live with my parents, but I don't really interact with them just because I stay in my room. I go to sleep. I spend all my time next to a computer, and I'm happy with that. That's my life. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, I read about this because in a week or so I'm going to a camp, a super summer camp. If you stayed in this channel for a long time, you know that is my holiday. Although I work those 2 weeks in a summer camp, English camp, where I teach kids, you know, important things in life and sports and English language. But those 2 weeks I work as a mother trucker, you know, 24/7, no sleep. But that makes me happy, and I love going there every single summer. So yeah, I kind of was preparing stuff for the future and for the kids, what I'm gonna talk about, and I write this down. And it was kind of it's like thought experiments. If you want to Google it, it's really fun. I spent the whole yesterday night just writing down all the cool thoughts. So I was reading about a spider story, right? So this guy, Thomas, I don't remember his last name, but he's a professor in Princton. He went to a men's bathroom, right? I'm gonna give you the whole wraparound, but just listen carefully. So the professor went to a men's bathroom, and I saw a spider in the men's urinal, and he thought to himself, damn, that's a freaking hard life. Being, a spider and being peed on every single day. Like, that has to be like, what? That just sucks, right? He went back to class, blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, he used the bathroom again. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to do something right. And he got a towel or a paper thing, to wipe his hands after you wash your hands when you use a bathroom. He takes the towel, carefully lifts the spider. Spider comes on the sheet of paper or towel or whatever you call it, and puts it on the ground. So he would have an option to go into, outside and maybe, have a better home and, a better opportunity to live his life or whatever. The spider just stood there. Nothing happened, just by a spider just in that one spot. And the professor thought maybe, like, I don't know, he damaged he did something to the spider so he doesn't move, maybe he's scared or whatever. So he poked it with the paper, maybe, to move the spider. Maybe he's gonna go somewhere. But the spider just just lifts the feet and puts it back on. So he's not moving, but technically he's alive. So he's like, okay, I'll just leave. And he went off. He comes back the day after, at the very evening, into the men's bathroom. And he sees the spider in the very same spot, struggled and crumbled, like all, if you didn't know, like the dead spiders do that, like their feet and technically the spider is considered dead. And he didn't move from that single spot. So the base, why I'm telling you this is, although the guy wanted and his all intentions were to save the spider and give him an opportunity for a better life, but that was his perspective. Maybe the spider was already happy. Maybe he had like food, shelter, warmth. The point that I'm trying to make is, you might think that human being is not happy because he lives a certain life. Maybe he chooses a certain thing, but he is. Maybe he is, I don't know. But sometimes he is. But I'm not happy with the progress of this channel because the views are going down, but I can't control that. Because if you didn't know, technically how YouTube should work, your videos, as a YouTuber, your videos should be like, let's say like a plant. You plant the seed, you plant the video into a YouTube soil. The video itself is like you can make it as strong as possible. It could be a specific type, and it might not work just because you planted a seed, let's say a goddamn watermelon in Lithuanian soil. You are not gonna go very far with that. What I'm trying to say is, sometimes video doesn't work just because the content and the reality just doesn't go itself. But I think my videos are pretty much on point. They're nothing very special, but they are pretty good, and I think they should be growing, but they're not. Well, not as fast as I would like to. In my opinion, in my general opinion, that's what you need, in life. Just to feel comfy, just to feel safe. With this kind of future ahead, I don't think I feel safe. So yeah, enjoy, have a nice day, peace. I need to edit this kind of thing. I don't know what I'm gonna put in the background.